So welcome back in our next section. So let me talk about Coulomb's law, and this is a very important topic about the class 12. So what is the Coulomb's law? So Coulomb's law consider between 2 point charges. First one is q1 and another one is q2, and basically some distance between the q1 and q2, some distance between q1 and q2, and that is r should be here. So what is the Coulomb's law? The electrostatic force of interaction between two static point electric charges is directly proportional to the product of the charges and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Exactly, if 2 point charges q1 and q2, so the product of q1 and q2 is directly proportional to the force, and the distance between them is r, and that is inversely proportional to the square of the distance. Clear? So we combine both these results, so we get F is equal to k q1 k2 upon r square. So where k is proportionality constant, and that is equal to the what? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Clear? And its value is 9 into 10 power 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. Remember these things. And it is also known as Coulomb constant, or we can say that sometimes electrostatic force constant. So what is the value of electrostatic force constant? 9 into 10 power 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. Clear है सभी को? One another thing, when these two charges having a either same nature or a different nature, if they are in a same nature, then the force between 2 point is repulsive. If the different nature, then the force between 2 points is attractive. Clear this one? This is clear? Okay, very good. Next topic. So Coulomb's law in the form of vector. The Coulomb's law in the form of vector. Clear? So what is the Coulomb's law in the form of vector? So we know that the force is a vector quantity. If 2 point consider q1 and q2, so if the force is acting on the one due to 2, so force f12, and similarly if the force is acting on 2 due to 1, so f21, and the distance between r12 from the r1 to 2 position. So if we talk about f12, so f12 is what? K q1 q2 r square, and the vector is what? यहाँ पे r cap 21 लिखा हुआ है. This is a r cap. You studied earlier, r cap is equal to the what? Magnitude vector upon r upon magnitude of r. Clear? So this is the importance about the vector, unit vector. Clear? The unit vector are those vector whose magnitude is unit. जिन ऐसे vectors जिनका magnitude जो होता है वो unit होता है, उन्हीं को हम unit vectors कहते हैं. Clear? So f12 is equal to the what? K q1 q2 upon r square r21. Similarly, for the f21 is just opposite. The position is from the first point from the with respect to the other point. Clear? Similarly, the next point is the shows that the Coulomb's law in terms of position vector. Similarly different. There will be a position r12 is placed as r1 vector minus r2. Clear? Now the another important is the principle of superposition. Very important. The force is a two body interaction. Electrical force between 2 point charges is independent of presence or absence of other charges. Means the force of two body interaction, if there are 2 point charges or the many point charges are in the system, then the forces between 2 point charges is the independent of the presence of other charges. Clear? So there will be no effect of the other charges on this charge. So principle of superposition is valid. Clear? If no changes by the other charges on the particular other charge, suppose in a system there are many charges, first, second, third, fourth, So every two charges having a some force. So the force between these two charges is not affected by this charge, and this charge. Then the superposition principle is valid, and the net force on this charge is equal to the force between these two charges, force between these two charges, force between these two charges, so force between these two charges. Every force is independent on the other forces. Clear, guys? So F is equal to what? F12, F13, F14, F15. So F1 is equal to the, we can say that F1 is equal to the F1 due to 2, F1 due to 3, plus dot 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 F1 due to n. क्लियर गाइस? चलिए, वेरी गुड. तो हम लोग आगे बढ़ते हैं. सम इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स रिगार्डिंग Coulomb's law and electrical forces. So there are very important points regarding Coulomb's law and electrical forces. If we talk about Newton's law of gravitation, so we can get similarities between the Coulomb's law and Newton's gravitational law. So that is what F is equal to G m1 m2 upon r square. F is equal to Z m1 m2 upon r square. Clear? So this law is analogous to Newton's law of gravitation, with the difference that, what are the difference between electrical forces between charged particle is much stronger than gravitational forces. That means the electrical forces is too much stronger than from the gravitational force. So first difference is, second, electrical forces can be attractive or repulsive force, while gravitational force is always attractive. We know that the Newton tells about that if any body having a mass, so they attract only each other. Clear? Electrical force depends on the nature of medium between the charge, while gravitational force does not. That means electrical force जो depend करते हैं वो generally नेचर ऑफ मीडियम पर डिपेंड करते हैं, जबकि ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स मीडियम पर डिपेंड नहीं करता है. द फोर्स इज एन एक्शन रिएक्शन पेयर. The force which one charge exerts on the other is equal and opposite to the force which the other charge exerts on the first. So the force is an action reaction pair. जो force होता है जनरली आपका इलेक्ट्रिकल फोर्सेस होते हैं वो एक्शन रिएक्शन पेयर में होते हैं. क्लियर है? बट जो आपका, अगर हम बात करें ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स का, तो वो एक्शन रिएक्शंस में के फॉर्म में रहते हैं. अगर हम देख सकते हैं इलेक्ट्रिकल फोर्सेस की बात करें तो, ठीक है. द नेट कूलम फोर्स ऑन टू चार्ज पार्टिकल्स इन फ्री स्पेस एंड इन मीडियम फील्ड अप टू इन्फिनिटी आर. So this is known as dielectric constant. Dielectric constant of a medium is numerically equal to the ratio of the force on the 2-point charges in free space that in the medium filled up to infinity. This means कि अगर हम दो मीडियम लेते हैं, तो एक मीडियम जो जिसमें आपका जो फोर्स अप्लाई हो रहा है दैट इज़ इन द फ्री स्पेस, और जो दूसरा मीडियम है जिसमें आपका कोई स्पेस या मीडियम फील्ड है, तो उन दोनों के रेशियो को जनरली हम डाइलेक्ट्रिक कांस्टेंट से रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. द लॉ एक्सप्रेस द फोर्स बिटवीन 2 पॉइंट चार्जेस रेस्ट. जो लॉ एक्सप्रेस होता है ये जनरली 2 पॉइंट चार्जेस जो होते हैं वो रेस्ट में होते हैं, उनके बीच की सिचुएशन है ये. इन अप्लाइंग इट टू द केस ऑफ एक्सटेंडेड बॉडीज ऑफ फाइनाइट साइज, care should be taken in assuming the whole charge of a body to be concentrated at this center. At this is true only for spherical charged bodies, that too for external point. That means कि it is only correct for the when the any heavy space spherical body whose mass is concentrated at the center. So it is correct for only that type of body. Although net electrical force on both particles change in presence of dielectric. That means the net electric force is change due to the presence of dielectric. Dielectric is a non-conducting substance. Dielectric what? Non-conducting substance. Remember guys. But force due to one charged particle on another charged particle does not depend on the medium between them. Electrical force between two charges does not depend on neighboring charges. That means electrical force is not depends upon the neighboring charges. Clear? So I hope you guys like this session. Thank you.